Okay, we are up and live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Two Captains, One Pod.
What kind of pod we're in? Yeah, I don't know. You decide. I've given up at this point.
But hey, there's something different about this one. We're actually sponsored now. So with that, let's get into our sponsorship.
I was about to say, kind of.
Kind of sponsored. I mean, it's still a sponsor. The money is still getting to our pocket. So, are you or a partner looking to get married? Are you in the Texas area? Check out No Dale Ministries at nodelministries.godaddysite.com to find your officiant today. Wonderful group, wonderful people over there at No Dale Ministries. Just absolutely happy to help you on your special day. Shut the fuck up, John.
Just keep jerking yourself off there, bud.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking fire phasers, god damn it. There we go, Rangers. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I've got a game on. Tonight we are technically sponsored now. Okay, I am sponsoring the live through No Dale Ministries. Don't get me wrong. It is still a technical sponsor. I am actually going to start paying into this into this podcast a little bit live. God damn it, I've been going on TikTok too much. I'll be paying into this a little bit. I mean,
technically it's live either way, so, fuck it. I don't know.
Fuck it, right. But we are going to be talking about, we got a couple things for you guys. Theoretical science, for one.
Good old theoretical.
And Section 31. We're going to be discussing the Section 31 a little bit. Well, let's get into the theoretical science, though. Warp theory, or warp, is theoretical, very much theoretical, but then again, all things are theoretical. I mean, in theory, the human race can evolve to learn how to fly on our own. In theory, there will be a human that can run at super speeds like the Flash. In theory, warp, in theory, works. The theoretical science is there. It's proven to work in theory. Do you think it could actually become real?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't think we have different answers on this. I mean, 100%. It works. There's nothing about it that is. The only thing that's theoretical is really just applying it to real world scenario. I mean, we've discussed on this podcast before. NASA has a working warp model, but it's only model. It's not life sized yet. It's not anything off of a computer. It is still on the computer.
Well, you know what the model's called, right?
No clue.
Really? Actually. I thought you would have been able to pick up on context clues on that one. The model is called the IXS Enterprise. Motherfucker. Yeah, I shit you not. They named their first warp model ship.
It is. Of course.
Enterprise.
I should have.
Specifically because of people like us who just love Star Trek so much.
Yeah. But then again, NASA and Star Trek, of course, they go hand in hand together. Neither one would honestly exist without the other at this point in time. Star Trek might have come back out of the woodwork eventually, but it would not have succeeded without NASA. And NASA sure as shit wouldn't have succeeded without Star Trek because the funding was leaving before we even got to the moon, and it was Trekkies that saved it. So. But with that, I mean, again, that's such a small thing. Let's get into Section 31 now, because this is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, Section 31. Do not fucking get me started on those bastards.
Look, I believe in some way, shape, or form, the original idea for Section 31 was, in fact, necessary. What Section 31 has become, though, That's a little iffy.
Very iffy. Not a little iffy. It's very iffy.
So the original idea for Section 31, kind of, they were supposed to be
basically Star Trek
Special
CIA
Forces of Starfleet. Yeah, they were Sean Connery if Sean Connery would ever be on Star Trek. They were Christopher God damn it, Christopher Plummer if Christopher Plummer had ever been on Star Trek. Alas, both of those men would never grace our beautiful uniforms or screens, but in that realm, but that's okay. Yes. The spies, kind of special forces, but not really. I mean, they dabbled in it. And then, of course, you got different branches of Section 31. That's where we get beautiful, crazy, I can't stand the dude. I'd deck him if I'd see him. Daniels.
Oh, good fucking God.
Guys.
God damn it, Daniels. One of our early catchphrases, God damn it, Daniels.
Yes. But Section 31. And what I'm gonna go with this. There's a reason that movie wasn't well received. And I say that having not seen that movie myself because, well, I heard from this guy that it sucked ass. So, you know. But, John, I think it's that time of day. I'm going to get you started on it. Section 31, your feelings. Let's go.
The movie or the organization? Because I don't think we have enough time for me to trash talk this movie enough.
Well, let's go with the organization first, and then we'll let you trash talk the movie, because, again, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm probably one of the only actual people that's actually seen this fucking movie. But, anyway.
Especially out of this group.
But, anyway. So, Section 31. Like I said before, basically Star Trek's CIA. Do I think the original idea was necessary? Sure, maybe. Do I think an organization should have been made out of it? Not necessarily, because that, well, it's like they say, absolute power corrupts absolutely, and these guys just had absolute authority to do basically whatever the fuck they wanted in the name of, yeah. In the name of security for the Federation. Yeah, they basically got to do whatever fuck all they wanted.
The Federation's in danger. My evening's in danger. It's for the greater good. I am the greatest good you were ever
going to get. Where is my uniform? I can make this work.
I will say what really baffles me though about the Section 31 is that we've seen regular Starfleet personnel that have nothing to do with Section 31 do more Section 31-esque shit than we've seen Section 31 do Section 31 shit. And of course, I'm talking about, let's go to Deep Space Nine, Sisko, and, his name is escaping me right now, O'Brien. Sisko, O'Brien, and I cannot remember the third member of their party, dressed up as Klingons to join a little Klingon thing to spy to see what the fuck was going on. You have, as well as Deep Space Nine, you have Bashir trying on clothes at Garrick's uniform shop to listen in and spy in to what the Klingon sisters are going to do. you have Odo doing Section 31-esque shit all throughout Deep Space Nine. And is there a Section 31 officer in sight in Deep Space Nine? Not a single fucking one.
No, there's one.
That is true, but he doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, but he's still there. So, ergo, my hair is a bird, your point is invalid.
But even still, okay, I'm just saying, my point's still valid. We've seen regular people do Section 31 shit, and Section 31, they're kind of like a cop on a Tuesday morning. You need them, but you can't find them. But I would love. I will say this: as shit as that movie was, I would love to see a show based on Section 31. But I want to see it based in the original series where we had two organizations we were fighting pretty much all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The Klingons and the Romulans. I mean, the most, in all honesty, we've gotten to see of Section 31, of course, is Daniels with Enterprise going back and forth, future, past, and present, and all that other good God bullshit. And Daniel's just pissing on fucking Archer whenever he gets the fucking chance. But other than that, you don't really see them. They're alluded to several times, including the original Star Trek movies. They're alluded to multiple times about the things that they've done, sneaking behind enemy lines, filling out what the Klingons are doing, finding out what the Romulans are doing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that's where Jim Kirk's missions would come into play. Jim, we need you to go to this point because Klingons are doing some nasty shit. Well, how do we know that? Section 31. All right, I'm fucking there. Of course, Section 31 alluded to in the Next Generation several times with the Borg and with, again, the fucking Romulans. And again, that's where Picard picks it up. Picard, we need you to do this. Why the fuck would I do that? Section 31 found some shit. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll go. And off we fuck. To go do the bidding of Section 31 so that they could just, fuck off somewhere else. And the real people that do the real work die while Section 31 stays safe in their nice little cozy offices or wherever the fuck they do their business. Fuck those guys. But as someone who's seen the movie, take us through a brief summary of the movie.
Okay, brief summary. Let's see how much of this shit I can actually remember. So a lot of it has to do with Giorgio from Discovery. If I remember right. Like, there's a lot of backstory there that doesn't really make any sense, and a whole lot of other horse shit regarding
because
that.
It was Discovery.
It ends up becoming a main plot point. I don't remember why. Because that's just how this movie is. Like,
Yeah.
But over the course of their mission, they are joined by a ragtag team of several, I guess the term would be outlaws, so on and so forth, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And one Starfleet lieutenant who happens to be Lieutenant Rachel Garrett. She's probably actually the best part of this movie, all things considered. Granted, that's not saying much, but that's beside the point.
I mean, we love Rachel Garrett, or who she later becomes Captain.
Yeah,
Rachel Garrett.
Well, she's even good in the movie. Like, her character is good in the movie, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's probably the best part of this movie is Rachel Garrett. But other than that, it's just kind of. It's the only Star Trek movie I wish wasn't a Star Trek movie. Does that make sense? And it's not even really a movie. It's a TV pilot for a show they couldn't get off the ground. So, but it's been marketed as a movie.
Right, because if I remember correctly, of course, they were trying to get it background into the show. There wasn't enough interest in it, but they'd already shot the pilot, so in order to save the money, they decided to release it as a movie.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Overall, just not worth it. I wouldn't recommend it. But that's the briefest rundown you're going to get from me. Because I don't feel like talking about this movie anymore, so let's move on. Because if I try to remember anymore, I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm.
That's fair. But for those of you wondering, if you've never watched Star Trek A Day in Your Life, why do we love Rachel Garrett so much? That is because, of course, Rachel Garrett is seen later in Star Trek Next Generation in an episode called Yesterday's Enterprise as captain of the USS Enterprise NCC 1701C. And it is one of my favorite episodes of TNG. Probably one of the best episodes of TNG. Not the best episode. There are better ones out there. Don't get me wrong. But it was a really great episode, and I would definitely put it within my top 10. Just because seeing the Ambassador class was fucking beautiful.
Oh, just...
And of course... And of course, we got to see our beautiful Monster Maroons again, one more time. And it was, oh God, it was great. Rachel Garrett, of course, canonically, and something proven, within the episode of Yesterday's Enterprise, her and her crew would be lost. The ship would be lost with all hands during a battle, a very important battle in Starfleet's history. So yeah, again, going back to meeting that character a lot younger in Section 31 it was really cool thing to do, because I love little stories like that. I haven't seen the movie, but I love when we get to do that with certain things.
One thing I will add as an addendum, it's not worth watching the movie for just Rachel Garrett. While she is the best part of the movie, she's hardly fucking in it. And
God damn it.
Yeah. It's not worth watching it for just Rachel Garrett.
Which sucks. I mean, you have stated before. I mean, we've kind of slightly talked about this movie before, where you call it a really good movie for an action movie, but when they put the Star Trek name on it, it ruined everything.
Yeah, it becomes dog shit.
Yeah. And, I think the same can be said about Star Trek Discovery in the first place. It was a really great sci-fi show, and then they put Star Trek on it, and it sucked ass. It's a really good sci-fi show.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Fuck you! Get that all you want. I'm right. I'm sorry. When Klingons have looked the same way for damn near 40 fucking years in a franchise, and they just say, you know what? Let's redo this and make them look nothing like a Klingon.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I don't know why. I heard Star Trek 5 for a minute. That's why it was...
No, I'm not talking about Star Trek 5.
That's just what I heard. It's been a long fucking day, okay? Leave me alone.
You're always getting mad at me for shit that's not even my fault. I mean, look, I can talk shit about Star Trek 5. We've already done that, okay? Matter of fact, I believe there's 2 episodes because your ass fell asleep during the first part of the first episode.
Yeah, there is. Well, was that Star Trek 5?
Yes. It was Star Trek 5 because we got through all the other Star Trek movies perfectly fine, but your ass had to make me make a 2-parter out of Star Trek 5, and I have not forgotten that grievance.
He hasn't forgotten, and he certainly hasn't forgiven.
Fuck no.
I don't even remember why the hell I was... I don't even remember why the hell I was so damn tired.
I think that was back. I think you were still teaching at the time.
Yeah, I think I was still doing the para thing at the time. That's entirely possible.
Right. Yeah. Because that was over a year ago at this point. I mean, the podcast.
Oh, it was. Yeah. No, like it was like last February. I think was when that episode.
Yeah.
Like I think was when that episode was. I could be wrong. Shit, I don't know.
But anyway, it was early on. It was early on into our shit, and you were still teaching at the time. So yeah, I understand why you were tired. Hell, I'm surprised with your new job you haven't fallen asleep on an episode since. But that's beside the point.
If we did it like the way we used to do it, I probably would pass out from time to time.
That's fair. That's fair.
I would like to do like a weekend episode, like middle of the day or something, where we do that, just so I don't fall asleep. Where we like kind of get back to our roots and play that game for a little bit. But
we have been talking about. For those of you that are fans of the podcast, have been with us since the beginning. We are trying to do that. We're trying to figure out when is best to do that, because again, we have all been missing it. Hell, me and John played after last week's episode, played a little bit of Star Trek Online, and we're like, fuck, this is fun. We forgot about all this. And then so we definitely need to get back to doing it. But you know what? I'm going to look up a Section 31.
Section 31. Ding dong. It's looking up Section 31 porn, you guys.
I am not, because
someone reported that to HR. Oh wait, she's already here.
Hi HR, I didn't do it this time. Wasn't me.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe I did a little bit.
Maybe I did a little.
A little bit. Look, I might have punched a guy, but the rest of the bar fight wasn't my fault. Let's see. Section 31. Here we go. Section 31's place within Starfleet. Oh, dear God. Okay. Let's get into this one. This one's going to piss you off. Here we go. Section 31's place within Starfleet. This is on StarTrek.com. Published March 20th of 2025 by Christine D-I-N-H. I'm not even going to try that. Not
Din?
Even going to try that.
It's either Din or Dean. That's about all I got for you. That'd be the closest approximation of how to pronounce that.
Right.
We'll do some research and we'll get back to you on how to pronounce that one.
Yeah. Sorry, Christine, if we said it wrong. The cast and creators behind the film shed light on the organization's makeup and mission.
Oh boy.
Section 31. Yeah.
This ought to be good.
A secretive section of Starfleet intelligence has been around since the very start of the Federation and Starfleet itself. Article 14 of Starfleet's charter grants the authority to take extraordinary measures and make allowances for bending the rules in times of extreme threat. Speaking to StarTrek.com, the cast and creators behind Star Trek Section 31 share their perspectives with Starfleet itself. Share their perspectives on Section 31's role within Starfleet, the relationship with Starfleet itself, and the recruitment of Philippa Georgiou for their mission. Section 31's existence.
Can't show off too much mass.
Yeah, we don't want to, have to go.
Let me guess. Put away your tits, you preening slut.
Exactly. Section 14 of Starfleet's charter has been mentioned previously in series such as Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Enterprise. The Federation has a certain charter that they can only operate within Federation space and according to certain rules. Confirms Star Trek executive producer Alex Kurtzman. But sometimes there are problems that exist outside of that. The real premise of Section 31 is that in order for Starfleet to maintain the integrity of what we know about Starfleet, Section 31 needs to operate within the shadows and do what they do, and they operate outside Federation space. We make a real point of saying at the beginning of the movie that the story that you're about to see is not in violation of everything you know and love about Star Trek, adds Kurtzman. It's actually taking place in a different area, but it's taking place so that our Starfleet, as represented by Rachel Garrett, can actually do what it does. Uh-huh. Hold on one second. Recruiting Philippa Georgiou. While on the mission to prevent a bioweapons designer from selling his latest weapon, Georgiou recognizes it as she commissioned its creation in the Terran Empire. Seeing as she knows of and fears the godsend, Alok Sahir sees the former Terran Emperor as vital to neutralizing this threat to the Federation. Oh, so it's not Prime Philippa Georgiou. It is fucking alternate timeline Philippa Georgiou. Wonderful. Georgiou is pivotal to the entire thing, explains Casey Roll. I also think particularly Georgiou and Garrett, they have this interesting exchange of perhaps ways of doing things. I bring a more staunch, hard-lined, this is right and this is wrong viewpoint. She brings a little more chaos to the film. We borrow from each other in different ways. Georgiou worked with Section 31 before, as seen on Star Trek Discovery. However, they lost sight of her when Dawn and new allies. This sentence makes no goddamn sense. What the fuck? However, they lost sight of her when donned a new alias and bunkered down on the edge of Federation space. She's already had a lot of experience with Section 31, notes Michelle Yeoh. She does enjoy Section 31 very much because you have a lot of toys, amazing toys. You have a lot of laws that you can bend, or rather the lack of laws in her mind, but still trying to do the right thing. So when they come knocking at her door, they come in disguise. She's not very happy with that. It's like, why aren't you straightforward like your boss, the Federation?
And he had to go do something.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, sure you were. I wasn't paying attention to a word he said, honestly, but that's beside the point. Yeah, what he said. He thinks that. I don't know what HD is, but Doctor said I got 80 of them bitches. It's basically what's going on because I didn't hear a word of what he said.
What's happening? I'm taking over for a minute. Sorry.
Neat.
Apologies. This is a very tiny word, so apologies if I read slowly.
You're good.
All right,
I just had to get your name tag put up there.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
I wasn't listening to a word Chris said, so
Okay.
I haven't heard anything.
It's okay. I don't even know what this. I didn't send
something
this
about
time,
section.
so I have
something
no idea
about
what this is
Section
even about.
31, the movie. That's about all I know.
Oh, there's going to be a movie?
Oh no, there already was, and it was absolute dog shit. But that's beside the point.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I'm the only one. I'm the only one who has seen it and is probably going to see it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I was just I just got off a phone call and I've got like 4 messages piled up on my phone. I got called to take care of this. My son wouldn't stop screaming at me. I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
I was about to say, here, what's...
All right, here we go.
I was about to say, what's the article so I can...
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Don't worry about it.
Nope, that's not helpful.
No, you're good.
Oh. Do you not want me to
No, you can read it. That's fine. I was just gonna.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, no, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out, Lieutenant.
All right, let's see. All right. She meets this whole motley crew with Alok Sahar at the helm. Did I say that right?
As far as I'm aware.
It looks right. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Fuck, I don't know.
At the end of the day, she blasts through their silly plan and tells them this is the right way to do it if you want the job done right and proper. She is crucial to the Federation, remarks Rob Kaczynski.
Sure.
Who plays Zeph, the
crew's
right mech-wearing engineer. This is the thing that people don't understand. She's a crux.
I love it.
To our mission. By the way, Michelle Yeoh is crucial to everything we do. She has been the cornerstone of the present of Discovery Universe She has been the cornerstone of the present of Discovery Universe. There was too many ofs in that sentence. She's the cornerstone of the future and Michael Burnham's influence. Mm-hmm. She's the cornerstone now of the past and how Section 31 goes on to become an important force in the Federation. And she is probably one of the most integral characters in the Star Trek universe at this point. By the way, I don't know how to say the character's name, so I'm just going to keep saying she. Okay. She's a tool in the nice way, Krasinski adds.
She's a tool.
She's a tool, and Section 31... she's a tool, and Section 31 is not afraid to use tools for their benefit. When they sent Alok to get her, and he made the choice not to kill her, but to use her as an operative, it was Section 31 putting pragmatism above morality. That's the sorry.
Didn't do it.
That's the remit we have. That you do what's necessary and not necessarily what's right. You do what's necessary to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Given Section 31's murky nature, it's no wonder Starfleet assigned Lieutenant Rachel Garrett to watch over the group, especially as their mission involves the infamous Terran Emperor Philippa. What is it?
Georgia.
Georgia. Oh.
Philippa Georgia.
I was thinking way too hard about that.
Yeah, you were. It happens.
Okay. That sounds French.
It does. Yeah.
When Starfleet and Section 31 may need... Yeah, it does sound French. It's very French.
Mm-hmm.
While Starfleet and Section 31 may need each other to maintain peace in the Federation, there isn't universal acceptance of each organization's worldview and approach. I am so dyslexic. That's so ironic. I'm dyslexic and I'm the communications officer.
The Klingon said fire now. Oh shit, they said don't fire now.
God damn it.
Yeah, well, it's too late. We just started an intergalactic war.
Whoopsies.
And that's why we're going to HR.
Yeah, that's reason Natalie. 1 of like 5,000. That's beside the point.
I really had to go take care of something.
Yeah, he had to go finish looking at his Section 31 porn.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. That would have been a lot nicer than what I had to go take care of. A lot less messy, too, I'll tell you that.
You know what? I don't want to know.
Melee is not very... Yeah, you don't. Melee is not very happy with it, reveals Humberly Gonzalez. She loves to poke the bear, because even if she believes Starfleet and believes Garrett, she wants to make sure that Garrett also accepts us, that she isn't just here to watch us. Are you going to be a part of our group? How are you going to integrate? And you see this back and forth between Garrett and Melee.
Why don't you go be captain of the Enterprise already and stop, wallowing about here with the lowlifes?
Well, I mean, in all honesty, she would have taken some of the skills she learned here. Maybe she wouldn't have died with all of her crew, but, that's something.
I hate that insinuation.
I'm kind of calling her bluff, not because I want her not to be right, but I want her to fight back. Shit. But I want her to fight back and not just follow someone else's rules. That goes back to being Section 31. If you're going to be a part of Section 31, you have to be fully you. Not because you're following someone else's command. Yes, we have leaders, but all of us have our own uniqueness. The whole Starfleet thing, it's like, listen, we get it. We know that you're here to protect the harmony and everything, but we're purposeful too. Without us, you also wouldn't have harmony. She's just seeking a mutual respect and recognition for the purpose of each division. Look, I'm going to say it like that. I'm going to say this about that little narrative is we've been doing just fine without the CIA for years. I'm just going to put that out there. We got through World War I without the OSS. We got through the majority of World War II without the OSS that later became the CIA. I'm just saying I think we'll be perfectly fine even if dipshits like me and John are in charge of starships.
That presents a danger to the Federation in and of itself.
But let's continue on with
this. Actually, mostly the space dock, but that's beside the point. I've got to replace the doors every 6 weeks.
It's not that bad.
Okay, every 7 weeks.
Shut up. For the creative team, Starfleet and Rachel Garrett was critical to the story. Section 31 goes to places that aren't normal and aren't as familiar in the Star Trek world. States director and executive producer. I'm not even going to try that. We're just going to call them Double O. States director and executive producer Double O. No 7. It's just wonderful to have an individual Starfleet officer to be there to help anchor us back and bring us back to what we understand more traditionally to be Star Trek, the mole among them. When Alok's crew realizes forces are working against them, they begin to point fingers at one another, suspecting a mole. Given the nature of Section 31's covert tactics, how much could they really trust each other? For most of the cast, the only character who they wouldn't suspect as the mole is the team leader himself, Alok Sahar. He has the most personal history and has recruited his team. Amari Hardwick explains how the betrayal affects him given his character's experiences and the past in the eugenics war. It destroys Alok. He states, what Giorgio and Alok experienced, having been slaves as kids, is how they see eye to eye. The betrayal hurts Alok so much because he didn't ask anybody from the group to be what he had to be. I'm not cracking a whip. I'm asking them to bring their A game and the best of what they have to offer. And once we find out who the mole is, it really hits Alok in the heart because he has really vouched for these guys, continues Hardwick. It's a lot once you learn that this guy has completely gone rogue. I imagine Alok would start to go in his brain as to where he went wrong. What did I do wrong? What did I not say? What should I have perhaps imparted on this particular character? In Section 31, it's very hard to trust people, confirms Kazansky. I certainly feel that we play the dynamic in this of we trust each other kind of. For my character, the only person I trust is Alok. I don't trust anybody else. We're quite used to living in that world, and I don't think it would break the group. In the ideal world, you tried to screw me, try again later. What? We got to get good at screwing people over, Because that's what we do. We're Section 31. We sit there and break the rules and play spy games. Look, having read the majority of this article, this just makes it feel like Section 31 as a movie was a fucking, self-suck for the CIA. It really feels like a self-given blowjob for the CIA.
I mean, that's one way to fucking put it. I mean, of all the ways to put it, you put it like the most, explicit, but that's just what we do here.
As far as another HR, as far as this HR's person's question down here, another seminar on professionalism. No, we've got that in the bag. We know who we are, and we're professionals at it.
Uh-huh.
We are Task Force
HR.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Oh, I'm sure. But I'm just now able to get back to the comics because I had them off to the side while I was reading the article. But look, Section 31, the organization, I would love to see more on its roots. I would love to see more on how truly they
God damn it.
I would love to see more on, how they truly operate within Starfleet, because again, we don't really get to see a lot of it. Again, the movie was not written for Trek. I'm just gonna say it. It was written by the same people that did fucking Discovery, and Discovery isn't really Trek in and of itself. Give me the writers of Strange New Worlds to write a Section 31 film or a show.
Ooh.
I'll take that.
There you go. Speaking of, Strange New Worlds Season 4 is now out on Paramount.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And we have an actor for Dr. McCoy. And I
like this. I like this choice, all things considered.
I can't wait to see him. I'm going to put it like that. I can't wait to see Dr. McCoy because I truly love that character. Don't get me wrong. I can be very critical about who plays them. I mean, Karl Urban, when he first stepped into the role, I was like, what is this guy doing here? And then of course, quickly loved Karl Urban's take on Dr. McCoy. I think he did beautifully. I think if DeForest Kelley had lived long enough to see the role, to see Karl Urban take on the role, I think he would have loved it.
And now we'll get to see how Thomas Jane plays the role, which I'm excited to see. I thought this was a pretty decent choice, all things considered.
I think so too. Don't get me wrong. I've been very surprised with Strange New Worlds because again, coming off of Discovery and the first season of Picard, which seems very hard to follow. And the kind of just, throwing you into the middle of in the middle of a story that you don't learn until you watch the rest of it. I didn't necessarily like that. And then Strange New Worlds was brought in as the spinoff of Discovery. And again, when the first couple seasons of Discovery, I fought like hell to get through. I fought like hell to watch because I wanted to. It was Star Trek. It was out again. It was new. The first thing we've had since Enterprise. And it had been, over 10 years. It had been 13 years since we'd gotten a new show for Star Trek. But the way they did Spock in that show, the way Ethan Peck portrayed Spock at first, it did not hit. And then I finally sit down to watch Strange New Worlds, and Ethan Peck's new version of Spock on Strange New Worlds. I fell in love with it. I think he's doing phenomenal. I think it is the perfect blend. I think he plays the role as a perfect blend of Quinto and Nimoy. He is taking both. He's taking the good things from both of those phenomenal actors that have come to play Spock, that both new fans and old fans love so much.
And you can tell him that in September.
And I cannot wait to do so. I really am going to sit there. I am going to tell him that like, again, you know, I feel like he's taking both good things from both of those actors and then adding a bit of himself on top of, and it's making for a great, well-rounded Spock. Anson Mount, I didn't know him before Star Trek, but him as Pike, I've seen two different Pikes. We got to see the original Pike in the original series.
Jeffrey Hunter.
Jeffrey Hunter. We got to see him for one episode, a failed pilot, and it really set the tone of who Pike is as a captain. Then we get to see him come back, not Jeffrey Hunter, but we get to see a different guy take over the role as Captain Pike. But Pike is a shell of himself. He is nothing anymore. He is beeps and boops. He is no more than R2-D2 at that point in time. R2-D2 with a face that cannot express itself. You know, then you get to see, again, 2009, Star Trek comes out. Christopher, I can't remember his fucking last name.
Bruce
Greenwood. That's right. Bruce Greenwood plays Christopher Pike. And he does a phenomenal job. He really set the precedence of what kind of person Pike is. Who is Pike in the Star Trek universe? Anson Mount comes in, and again, I believe he has taken both great things from both of those guys and made a well-rounded Pike. And then we get Uhura. Look, I love Zoe Saldana's version of Uhura, but I think that is strictly for a 2009. I think that is strictly a reboot version. But the Uhura we get in Strange New Worlds is so well to play into who Nichelle Nichols would end up playing. Of course, yes, I say it that way because Strange New Worlds comes before TOS, but yes, TOS came first. Nichelle herself loved this actress, praised her for the little bit she got to see before her passing. And you really gotta love that. You have God damn it, what's his name? Plays Kirk.
Oh shit!
That was the one a lot of people were worried on.
Something Wesley, I think.
Paul Wesley.
Yeah, there it is.
Paul Wesley.
Yes.
Paul Wesley comes in, and we know Kirk. Kirk is fleshed out. There is no kind of build your own take on Kirk. There is playing Kirk in a different light, but Kirk is Kirk. Even Chris Pine took what William Shatner did and made it his own, but was still William Shatner's kind of version of Kirk. The brash, take no shit,
bang everything with a pulse.
Kind of, you know,
what?
Right, kind of Kirk. And Paul Wesley, again, when I first heard of him doing Kirk, I was a lot like Carter. This isn't going to do well. This isn't going to do well. I don't think Paul Wesley can do it. Don't get me wrong. I loved Paul Wesley. I watched all of Vampire Diaries. Fuck you if you don't like it. Vampire Diaries was a good show. But I didn't see him as Kirk.
I've actually never seen it, which that probably helped with the Kirk thing.
Probably.
Like, yeah. No, I've never seen it. So that probably helped a lot with the Kirk thing. Because as soon as he popped up, I'm like, yeah, I can totally see this. Yeah, no, he looks good. He's doing good. I liked him. And then y'all tell me he's in Vampire Diaries, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. But I want to say, Paul Wesley has really, honest to God, done so well for playing a younger Kirk who isn't as brash yet, but you can see how we're going to get there.
Oh, he's getting there.
Love that about his Kirk. You know, yeah. You know, the little bit that I have seen, because again, I haven't seen all of it. You know, I'm still back in the first few episodes of season 3. But even still, season 2, you see where he's going to become that Kirk. You can see the buildings, the stepping stones, the building process, the blueprints there, and it's wonderful.
And season 3, like even plays on that even more. I feel like, and you just get like he's really starting to. He's really just starting to come into his own being, and he's really starting to come into this role that he's going to end up fulfilling in the future as Captain of the Enterprise.
Right. And like I said, all this to say, I have been really impressed with Strange New Worlds. I love it a lot more than I thought I was going to.
This new season is supposed to have dinosaurs.
With the original look. Fuck yeah, let's go.
The crew of the Enterprise is going to fight fucking dinosaurs. It's going to be great. I'm excited for this.
Yeah. But like, you know, the new characters that they have, like let's talk about Christina Chong's
La'an Noonien Singh.
La'an Noonien Singh. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I was honest to God. I was like, why the fuck are we adding a Noonien Singh? This is gonna totally mess up, you know, Spacey. This is totally gonna mess up Wrath of Khan. This is gonna fuck with so much. It's gonna retcon so much. And no, like I understand how they're gonna play this off. I've seen it. I know how they're gonna do this. But I absolutely love her character.
She's great.
I love her character, but I will say the one thing I will ask her in September, though, when we get to meet Christina Chong, is what the fuck is her goddamn skin regiment? Because that woman is in her fucking 40s,
like
guys.
I think her late 40s, if I remember right. Like, you know what? Here, confirmation. Let's see. How old is the motherfucker? Is Christina? Not Aguilera. Piece of shit.
42, early 40s.
Okay,
early 40s.
But still, in her 40s,
but still, like in her 40s, playing fucking 20s, okay, and
pulling it off well. Like, right, and I want to know what kind of is she drinking like the blood of the virgins or something? Like, what the shit's going on here?
right. But my God, do I have such a crush on her? And I've already told Hannah, like, be prepared. You're probably going to have to talk to her for me because I'm going to go up there and go, ha.
And then he's going to have to pick his collective jaw up off the floor.
Yeah. But, you know, again, like I said, you know, some of these characters I didn't really, you know, I was like, where is this going to go? What are we doing here? You know, why are we adding some of these characters that you know, we don't see anywhere else? You know, we've never heard of half of these characters. Yet here they are, and they're making me fall in love with them so easily. God, I can't remember the character's name, but I love the pilot. I love our fucking navigator.
But goddamn, Erica Ortegas, she flies the ship.
Yes. I love her so
Ortegas is just she's
much.
Cool. She is awesome. I love Ortegas to death.
What I love about her is the brass little, I'm the fucking pilot. This can't go nowhere without me. And you think we can't go somewhere? Fucking watch this. I love that. Hands down, my favorite little thing about her is the fucking balls on this woman to be able to sit there and go, nah, watch this. Like, she reminds me so much of every car guy that's like, oh yeah, you don't think I can actually drive this car? Fucking watch me. You know? Like, watch this. Hold up. I love that about Strange New Worlds. Like I said, it is done so well. The writing is there. The writing staff, I mean, for us to be able to fall in love with these characters, the way that we have been with this show, goes all right back to the writing, to the directing and everything. Of course, yes, we want to give the grace to the actors, because again, you put a different actor in that place, even with great writing, the acting might not be there. And we might not be falling in love with the character. But everything has fallen into place beautifully for this show. I am so upset that we're coming up at the end of it. Season 5 will drop, here within the year, within the next year, and then that's it. That's it for it. Once Season 5 is out, goodbye Strange New Worlds. And I'm not excited about it. I've already had to, put grief aside for the death of Hammer, who we only got for 8 episodes in Season 1. And that one pissed me off because, God damn it, I loved Hammer. The guy that, is playing Scotty now. Holy shit, is he fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, his name, but yes. Scotty. He's pretty great.
Yeah. Scotty is great. And honestly, God, it's not the Enterprise without Scotty. And now that they have him on the show, even if he's not the chief engineer yet, he's rocking. We're rocking with him. We love him.
He'll get to that chief engineer spot.
Yeah, he will. We're ready for it. But and then of course we have M'Benga and Chapel. Again, two people that we've seen from the original series. The woman who's playing Chapel has some big ass fucking boots to fill. I mean, she really had the biggest of any
Jess
of
Bush.
the other. Yeah, of any of the other characters and other actors on the show playing.
That's it. She better be the voice of the computer from now on.
I'm saying. But she had the biggest boots to fill because Majel Barrett was Christine Chapel. And if you don't know who Majel Barrett is, I don't know how the fuck you found this podcast. Because you gotta know something about Star Trek if you're here.
Well, yeah, okay.
Besides a couple people who are only watching this to support us, you know who you are. But
you know exactly how you got here and what you're in for.
Yeah. But for everybody else, Majel Barrett, that is Miss Star Trek herself. That is Gene Roddenberry's wife.
Yeah.
Okay, she played Christine Chapel in the original series. She's been the voice of the computer on every Star Trek show up to Enterprise.
Up to Deep Space Nine.
Is she not Deep Space Nine's computer either?
She is the voice of the computer for Deep Space, or for the Defiant. But Deep Space Nine's actual computer voice ended up taking over for her because she had, I think it, I don't remember when.
I thought she got to do Voyager for a little bit too, but okay.
That's entirely possible. Like up to Voyager, I think then.
Right. But either way, she's been the voice of the computer forever. And then, of course, in Star Trek Next Generation, on into Deep Space Nine, we get to see her play her final role in the Star Trek universe, Lwaxana Troi, mother of Deanna Troi. Filling the boots of Christina Chapel is already hard enough because, again, people love Nurse Chapel. We love Nurse Chapel. We know exactly who she is. But filling the boots of Christine Chapel, who is played by Majel Barrett, that is a completely different fucking thing. That is the biggest boots to fill. That would be like, hey, I'm trying to play Gene Roddenberry in a film. Those are some big fucking boots to fill. And she does it beautifully. Just does so wonderful. The backstory that Strange New Worlds has given her and M'Benga was phenomenal. I loved that episode on PTSD and reopening old wounds. It was a very well-rounded take on true PTSD and what it can look like, how it feels for people with PTSD. I think it was wonderful. I've talked about this before. And then, of course, M'Benga, a character we saw here and there during the original series, but he wasn't necessarily a mainstay character. Getting to see more of him and seeing him as Chief Medical Officer until McCoy gets there is wonderful. And I love M'Benga. I absolutely love M'Benga.
He's a great character.
I cannot wait to meet more of this crew. Cannot wait to meet Ethan Peck. Cannot wait to meet Christina Chong in September. I am so psyched that they are going to be there. And I am definitely going to fangirl when I get to meet Christina Chong and Ethan Peck. There are a lot more people that I'm for sure gonna fangirl over there at Fan Expo, or at FanX Salt Lake, not Fan Expo, FanX Salt Lake. I will fangirl over some more people there, for sure. But those two,
he's gonna cream his pants.
Absolutely. That's definitely gonna happen when I meet Alan Tudyk. Okay, first and foremost.
He's
by the way,
he's gonna have to put. He's gonna have to. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop. So.
But again, I see you laughing at your phone though, Natalie. You got something to say? You can put it over on the YouTube chat. Come on.
Oh no!
Come
on. No!
Share with the class.
No! We're not sharing with the class. No, we're not doing that.
Share with the class, motherfucker.
No. Absolutely fucking not. And I'll come down there and I'll kill you. I'll come down there and I'll rip your throat out myself. But that's beside the point.
So what you're saying is, if she shares with the class, you are in fact coming down here. Natalie, share with the class. He'll be closer. He'll be 3 hours away.
I'll be 3 hours away committing a murder. But that's beside the point, I guess.
Hey, and you know what? It's a win-win. You get closer to her, and I get the sweet release of death. It's a win-win.
You stole it from my fucking script, you dick.
Look, stop talking. The cell has been made. Just do it already.
Like, you stole that from my script, you jackass.
Well, somebody's got to use the lines, because fuck, God knows you're not.
Don't you fucking start with me.
God damn it.
I'll release the group chat. I'll do it.
Oh, fuck. Okay, take it back. I'm not going to jail for this shit. Look, you're laughing because you're only facing 15. I'm facing 20 to life.
That's a good point. You're facing the ancient. Oh, god damn it! Son of a bitch! Oh, now I can't remember the fucking planet name. Fuck you. Look at the chat, dumbass. God damn it. Okay, hold the fuck on.
You know what, HR? Put that in your file.
Son of a bitch. You are facing the ancient.
Talking about Aurora Pinte?
No, you are facing the ancient Argelian penalty for murder, which is death by slow torture.
Damn it! I was trying to go for death by snoo snoo.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh, come on! You should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, I really should have, but I didn't, and I don't know why.
Now, I do have a question that is not necessarily for you. This question's for the chat out there. For those of you listening to the podcast, if me and John were actually Starfleet officers, which one of us would run our ship a lot more like Zap Brannigan? Me or John? You say it's me, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm very curious to hear this answer.
I will say though, no, in all honesty, I feel like I would be Zap Brannigan and
Yeah.
you're Kif if Kif ever got his own command. Kif, oh boy. God, what is it now?
Yeah, actually, that's actually pretty goddamn accurate.
We're going to Rise on this weekend. Oh, dear God, please let his ship explode.
What are you, gay?
Death by Snoo. Yay!
What are you, gay? I think we can all agree who it would be.
God damn it.
You just exude Zap Brannigan energy. I don't know what it is about you.
Maybe it's the straight velour uniform I'm wearing. It'd be better if I had the Monster Maroon on, but you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come on over, Leela. I got a bottle of champagne right here. It's pronounced champagne. Oh,
Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord.
No, it would be me because I would ring your fucking ship all the every so often. Just ring your ship.
God damn it! You scratched the paint.
Leela.
Wow! What the fuck was that? Well, let's see. Somebody docked without submitting a docking procedure.
And I'm gonna do it again over and
there is unconsensual docking going on. Wait a minute. That hits 2 meetings.
Oh my.
You beat me to it. Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Yep, pretty much.
This is what you people get after a week of both of us working our asses off. Wait a minute.
Yeah. You didn't hear any of that.
And this is why we're Task Force HR.
Yeah, this is reason 1 like 6,000.
Welcome to the real John.
Yeah, something like that. Fuck you, first of all.
You're just mad I'm right.
That's beside the point. The point being, my foot's going in your ass.
Red Foreman, is that you?
It might be. The reason bad things happen to you is because you're stupid.
And that's when I learned John was writing a book. It was called His Foot in My Ass.
Things I threatened to put in Chris's ass. Chapter 1, My Foot. I'd read that. Oh, shit.
If you were to actually write that book, I'm pretty sure that book would also look like an ER. I slipped and fell.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Oh, Lordy but 40s.
Very long driver flight. Same diff.
Yeah, pretty much. Tomato, potato, what the fuck ever.
On next week's episodes.
On next week's episode, we're in jail.
Nobody
No.
knows the trouble I'm in.
He's a bass. on next week's episode, we ain't found shit. That could be an interesting topic for next week, though. Talking about Star Trek actors who have been in other things.
We could do that. For sure. Topic number 1.
My foot's going in your ass?
Kelsey Grammer's show.
Oh.
Frasier? No, Kelsey Grammer's show. What was it? Frasier, yeah. Things other Star Trek actors have been in. Frasier. And Cheers.
And Cheers. Cheers was just a holodeck program, and you can't convince me otherwise.
No, you know what I would love to see? Give me this for a Star Trek universe show. For a Star Trek show. 100%. It's all on the holodeck. No actual Star Trek shit goes on. It's all on the holodeck.
Yeah.
A Dixon Hill show.
Ooh.
Bring back Jean-Luc Picard and the original and then the Next Generation crew to do Dixon Hill.
Except we're not going to get Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
After Doomsday, he's done.
That is it. Picard or Patrick Stewart, Sir Patrick Stewart, has announced his retirement from acting.
Yep.
And you know what? Well deserved.
Well deserved. I will say this. No, absolutely.
After many
I mean, shit, the dude's almost like, what, 100? At this point? Well, I think he's in like his mid-90s.
I think so. But after decades and decades and decades of work, close to about 70 years.
Okay, he's 86, but still.
Right. But still, my point is, after about 70 years...
He's to the point where his bones are going to snap if you look at him wrong.
Right. After 70 years of work, Patrick Stewart, thank you for everything that you have given us, not just Star Trek, not just the good old Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Thank you for Professor X, first and foremost. I mean, my first role that I found him in before Star Trek, came into my life. When I was going through my theater classes in college, I found out, some of the plays and stuff that he'd been in. He even played, and I'll say this because I'm not on a stage, Macbeth. He played Macbeth in a on
like in London, I
West
think.
End. There we go.
Like
yes, he played in West End,
over across the pond. That's all I know.
Their Broadway. Yeah,
across the pond. That's
West
about
End
all I
is
know.
their version of Broadway. He was a part of the Royal Shakespeare Company.
Yeah, I was
which
about
is
to
the
say
highest you can get in the UK.
Yeah, I was about to say he was a big time play actor before he went to Star Trek.
Yeah. Right. There are, of course, hundreds of different roles that we could go in through for Sir Patrick Stewart. But again, thank you for such a phenomenal run. Thank you for everything you've done, and thank you for coming back as Jean-Luc Picard after about 30-year hiatus to give us the well-rounded ending TNG should have gotten in the first place in season 3 of Picard.
And a preemptive thank you.
Say enough good stuff about that.
Yeah. And a preemptive thank you for returning to the role of Professor X proper in Avengers Doomsday, because that movie is going to be fucking
yes.
Peak.
I cannot wait for it. And then, on some other news, guys, if y'all haven't heard this, I mean, we could go back 6 different times in the last, year or so. We have almost lost Captain Kirk again. So about 4 years ago for him, he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer a year after his daughter was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Earlier this year, they were given a few months left to live, the both of them. They started some very vigorous and experimental cancer treatments. Luckily, we're not having to report anything bad. Luckily, we get to report both him and his daughter are now cancer-free. Very luckily.
In case you guys are
we
wondering,
did almost lose Captain Kirk.
This is like the 6th time we've almost lost him in the span of a fucking year, mind you.
Yeah.
It has been up and down for him in like this in the entire span of a year. It has been up and down, and we've almost lost him. We almost lost him right before I went to go fucking meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year, last September.
The man is what, like 95, right? 95
yeah, he's like 95, 96. He's right around that. He is up there, that's for sure.
Yeah. Granted, yeah, the man, you know, if we're to hear his passing, you know, it's not going to be a shocker. Like, it's going to kill us, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's going to break my fucking Trekkie heart. But it will not be a surprise. Honestly, I'm surprised Takei and Koenig and Shatner have lasted as long as they have. I mean, we've lost everyone else from the original series, other than the younger, you know, generation actors, you know, kind of like, Brian Tucci, who played a kid on the original series. I mean, he's still kicking around, you know, in his 60s, but
yeah, but still,
every other mainstay actor from the original series is gone. It is legitimately, I think, those three and a couple background guys left. Most, if not all of the writers are gone. There are only 3 surviving directors from the original series, and they're getting up there. Hell, the man that created it's been gone since, you know, the mid or like early 90s.
Yeah, like the early 90s.
Yeah. His wife's been gone since, you know, before 2000. We lost DeForest Kelley.
No, she went in 2008.
Oh, it was okay. It was okay. Yeah. But still, we lost DeForest Kelley in 94. We lost James Doohan in 05. You know, Nimoy in 2015. Nichelle Nichols just 2 years ago, I believe.
That sounds right.
Almost 2 years ago. Yeah, it was around Thanksgiving of 2023. I remember when we lost her. If not Thanksgiving Day 2023. When we lost Nichelle Nichols. You know, the fact that these guys have lasted so long, it's very lovely for us as fans. Don't get me wrong; it's very lovely that they're still here. Even Patrick Stewart, again, who is also up there in age, it's a wonder that he's still with us, and very glad to have him still here as well. But you know, God, we almost really did lose him. Watching this little thing that they put out on the news, with CBS News. I can't remember what the segment's called. But CBS News, their national news thing, was doing an interview with him. The cancer was attacking his brain. Honestly, he's you know, a little less of. You know, he's missing a few memories and stuff like that, not because of Alzheimer's, but because of the cancer. The cancer started vigorously attacking his brain.
You know, that actually makes a whole lot of sense, actually, now that you mention that. That actually, because, like, I went to, so last year, I actually went and I met him.
Yeah.
Which was super cool. Oh, it was awesome. Oh, best experience, like, hands down, life changer. Anyway.
Hands down.
But I went to his panel, and he just starts rambling. And I mean, like rambling, like almost like my grandfather. God rest him. He's not dead. But my grandfather will just get on the weirdest fucking topic. The weirdest fucking topics, and he will just run with it as if somebody had just mentioned it. Like, oh yeah, like so on and so forth, blah 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 blah. And Shatner was doing the same thing. So, like, actually hearing
honestly,
that,
I would love to compare notes on our 2 meetings with Shatner, because I met him, you know, 10 years ago in 2016.
Yeah,
for the 50th anniversary tour, before the cancer and everything.
Yeah,
before space, you know, and the man was very focused, very on point to what he was trying to say, what he was trying to talk about during his panel there.
This was like, like he would bring up the thing that somebody had asked about, and then he would just like go rambling on about like something else, and it's like, dude, what the fuck are you, like, I love you to death, but what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the hell? How did you get on that?
Right, now you know.
But yeah, not that it wasn't like, not that it was like a bad experience per se, going to that panel. Right. But it was just kind of one of those moments where you're like, huh? Like, okay, whatever. You do you, man.
Like, during the 2016 one, you know, he got up there. Now, mind you, for Dallas in 2016, he's only supposed to be there Sunday. And Leonard Nimoy, before January, before his passing, was signed on to be at this convention. You know, they had this convention announced and everything for the 50th anniversary tour, you know, 2 years in advance. They knew that's how long they'd known about this one. Nimoy was supposed to be there, and Nichelle Nichols was supposed to be there. Of course, Nimoy would pass away before the convention, and Nichelle would have to back out due to some scheduling conflict, something else.
Sure.
Something like that. But we ended up only getting Shatner and Koenig. But I went to, you know, I went all 3 days, and Friday he gets out there, and everybody's, you know, they're telling us, hey, come into the panel room. We have a very special guest that wants to get up and say a few words. This was not scheduled, so if you want to, come on in. So I went in there, and Shatner comes out and goes, hey, I know I'm only here Sunday, but I'm here today. I just want to say to my dear friend, Leonard Nimoy, live long and prosper. It has been an honor to know you. And basically had the whole room crying. Talking a little bit about Leonard's passing. And then at the end of his thing, he said, please, if you get the chance to come up to my signings, if you want to talk very briefly about it, I will talk briefly about it there. Do not ask on Sunday during my panel. I wish to keep it as light as possible, and Leonard's passing still weighs heavily on me. This would take place a year and 3 months after Leonard's passing. But it's still, of course, I mean, these guys were friends for 50 fucking years. That's not a friendship you just, cry a little bit and get over. That is a friend you mourn every day moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very nice, him coming out there and giving that. And then, of course, Sunday came around, and we went to his panel. And with every question he was asked, it was a bang, boom, answer. No tangents, no nothing like that, just straightforward to the point. And I remember I got up there and I asked him, I said, of all the things that you've gotten to do Star Trek-wise that weren't necessarily Star Trek, such as, the Enterprise commercials in the early 2000s, what has been your favorite to do? And he goes, honestly, I love the Enterprise commercials from the early 2000s because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten told over the years Enterprise will pick you up in a Scottish accent from some dude trying to be Scotty, and I have enjoyed every minute of it.
See, I would think Priceline, but yeah, no, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, he loved the Enterprise ones. And then somebody else had asked him, if you had one more trip on the Enterprise, would you take it? And he goes, I would, but we'd have to resurrect a few people first. And he sit there and he goes, but I don't know how well Bones would do being a sack of bones on the Enterprise bridge. Which was kind of funny to think. I wasn't but kind of funny. But you got to meet him post-space, and in all honesty, I mean, ever since he's been to space, I've wanted to ask him what that was actually like for him. I mean, of course, it technically is the edge of space, but it's still space. He's been up there, hasn't been, to the ISS or anything, hasn't been further than, the very edge, but
and
that's still, further than I'll ever go.
I want to say somebody asked him that question, and I don't remember what his fucking answer was.
Yeah. I've seen it,
but he would answer a question and then get off onto some random tangent for like 10 minutes, and it's like, dude, what the like, you answered the question. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
But no, I remember my favorite moment for meeting him though was I didn't pay for the autograph because the autograph was fucking expensive, but I paid for the double photo op with him and Caning, which I remember. Mind you, this is Creation Entertainment, guys. This is not your standard procedure for conventions. Creation Entertainment knows what they have, and they have a long history of conventions. You kind of got to pay their prices to play their games. And in a lot of ways, it's worth it. I'm going to put this out there. This is not me bashing Creation Entertainment whatsoever. It is very much worth it, and I will do it again. I will absolutely do it again. But I will say, if you want to go to a Creation Entertainment con, it gets very expensive. But the photo op, just the photo op with Caning and Shatner was, I think, $400.
Right.
And that was 10 years ago. You know, but I remember walking in there in my original series uniform, standing in between the two of them, and Shatner leans over just before the picture. Looks good on you, Captain Kirk. And just the biggest fucking smile I've ever smiled in my whole life. Just, I look absolutely fucking stupid in it. You can find it on my Facebook if you dig back far enough. But it's there.
You have to dig. You do. You have to dig.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you gotta go in there with like just your shovel, and you just gotta go until you fucking almost hit bedrock at that point.
Right.
Because I have done that deep dive, and it takes a while.
Yeah, but it's worth it when you get down there, because the 2016 con was probably one of my favorite conventions ever. Just because, again, I love theme cons. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, Creation Entertainment was fucking expensive, but having a full con just dedicated to Star Trek was so much fucking fun. I mean, it really was. It made the experience just that much better. It's like you're immersed in. It's like you're not even at a convention. You're at a Starfleet party. That's what the fuck it felt like.
Yeah.
And you're getting to meet the guy. You're getting to meet the guys that made you join Starfleet. That's what it feels like. You're there for. It really made that immersive experience so much better. The outfits that people brought out to that con versus what you'd see normally for Star Trek outfits at a regular convention. Hell, I saw people dressed up as the whales from the Voyage Home.
That's a choice. Yeah. An odd one, if I must admit, but yeah, all right, I can see it.
I saw someone dressed up as she admitted. Let me see if I'll dig down there.
You dig through it. We'll see how long this takes.
But actually I don't have to, because I think I made a fucking list. But yeah, here we go.
You bastard.
Where are they? There we go. So let me turn my brightness down so my phone doesn't freak out my computer. There we go. So they're dressed up as the whale from Star Trek 4.
That is a very old picture.
Yes. There it is. The holodeck. She was dressed as the holodeck.
Oh my god.
From TNG. And very lovely. Again, it was really cool. I mean, you had this lady who was dressed as Kirk from Trouble with Tribbles, who made a skirt out of just pom-pom balls.
Okay, that one I remember seeing.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I loved that convention for a lot of reasons, and I dislike it for a lot of reasons. Like I said, mostly the price. The price was just absolutely bonkers. But
yeah.
Not to knock it. I don't want to knock it. I mean, Creation Entertainment, again, yes, you're going to pay a lot, but it is very worth the payment. I'll say it like that. It is very worth the payment because the amount you're going to get from it.
Yeah.
Pretty much what you pay into it is what you're going to get. You're going to get your full money's worth out of it. It's not going to be a, man, I regret paying that much. It's a, no, I'm glad I paid that much kind of con. But you're going to want to save up. I mean, Creation Entertainment, they're really good. They do cons for Supernatural, Vampire Diaries, funny enough. They have a plethora more. I think they even do a Doctor Who one. But you get there and you get to really immerse yourself in with people that love the same thing as much as you do, and you really get to, enjoy that experience with people that enjoy it as much as you do, if not a little bit more in some cases, which is why a lot of times, that was quick. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she sent that like right after you were showing pictures. She's like, I found the picture. And I was like, dang.
But
I had to dig for that shit.
It's, right. But
I had to do work for that.
Right. But it's why very much I wanted to try to make Star Trek Las Vegas happen this year for us, because one, a 60th anniversary tour, but again, Creation Entertainment just being as expensive as they are, and then one, getting to Vegas as expensive as it is, just of course wasn't in the budget. This year.
That was a lot of it.
Yeah. But again, I definitely want to take you. I mean, if you've never been to a Creation Entertainment Star Trek con, dude, I want to take you. It is so much fun and worth every moment.
One of these
panels
days.
That you
one
get,
of these days.
The one-on-one that you get. I remember getting like I said, I've talked about this before, getting to have that conversation with Aaron Eisenberg. Getting to see him 2 days in a yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Getting to have that one-on-one experience with him 2 days in a row, and him just remembering my name and remembering me talking about my dad and my mom, and when he spoke to my mom with the love and endearment that he had for, her being a teacher. I just love that. Getting to talk with the Next Generation crew and getting to talk with Michael Dorn and tell him, how much Worf means to me as more than just a Klingon, as a character, and his qualms within his own life and stuff like that. And, and then of course the panels were just fucking great. My favorite one of all time being Mariana Sirtis and Michael Dorn went on a panel together, and I went up to ask the question, if you could have a conversation with your characters, what would they sound like? And Mariana Sirtis, of course, being the absolute eccentric actress she is, just leaps out of her chair going, oh my God, the first original question in more than 30 years. Jesus, where have you been hiding? But, and if her answer was like, me and Deanna would probably be at odds with each other, and she'd be breaking me down, trying to figure out what's wrong with me and telling me how much therapy I need to get better. And then Michael Dorn, in one short sentence, Worf, why are you such an asshole? But, and again, I love getting to meet the Trek actors. Each one of them, they love this shit as much as we do. We've talked about this before. They love it as much as we do. They love being a part of it, and I sincerely cannot wait to meet Christina Chong and Ethan Peck to, see their feelings on it and how much, Star Trek has changed their lives and this and that. So, and for those of you that are going to FanX Salt Lake and you're like, well, I'm not really into Strange New Worlds, but I did like the 2009 movies. Guess what? Carl Urban's also going to be there, so you can talk to Dr. McCoy if you want to. Let's see. Let me see if I can't pull this up. Throw this over here. Throw that there. Hit that.
No, I'm just going to shut up. Just going to shut up. I'm just going to shut up.
Nope. Say it. Tell me. Tell me.
Say it. Say it.
Natalie, what'd you say?
It wasn't really, no. This was just my horrible brain. This was on me. Like, don't rope her into this. Like, honestly, this was. It's like, well, you know how Hannah pretty much handed you the cat, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we were there.
I'm almost scared to ask.
Natalie wants to know. You got to say it now.
You get two pussies from Christ of one.
They just added someone.
I need it. I need to.
They just added someone to Fennec Salt Lake within the last 2 days.
Ooh,
Have you seen it?
no.
Gene Simmons.
I need it. I need it.
Ooh, there we go.
Gene Simmons from
I will give up every Disney character. I need that one.
Let's look real quick.
So, basically, what I was thinking.
I say that's going to be a no.
Basically,
Gene Simmons is $250.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Anyway,
yeah.
I told you I will give up literally every character.
I've heard of you know, you putting your balls in Hannah's purse, but that's the first time I think she's ever handed you her pussy.
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm sending you to HR.
Okay.
That's a fucking gift. Can't do that. We keep him out of HR now.
Yeah, that's more the punishment than sending me to HR at this point. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But no, I know that they just added Gene Simmons because we went over the list a couple days ago. Literally, we're reevaluating our list because you know we're reevaluating our finances and everything to make sure that we can officially afford what we really want. And Gene Simmons was not on there. Yeah. No parole, straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100.
Hey, she's right. She didn't do anything that time. That was all me.
Yeah.
That was all my fucked up head. So, you know.
So the current cast for Fan Expo Salt Lake is Jack Osborne, who is the son of Ozzy Osbourne. Which, cool. I like Jack, don't get me wrong, but he's not Ozzy. Just my personal feelings on it. Cara Bueno of Stranger Things, Eva LaRue of CSI Miami and All My Children, Carl Urban from Star Trek, The Boys, and Lord of the Rings, Randy Havens from Stranger Things, and Margaret from Bye Bye Birdie and Viva Las Vegas, Jennifer Grey of Dirty Dancing, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She is, of course, Ferris's older sister, Jeannie, in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And, of course, the girl from Dirty Dancing, which, thank God my wife has not seen Dirty Dancing, and thank God she has no want to, because I hate that movie with a passion.
What's wrong with Dirty Dancing?
Better question, what's not wrong with Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, okay, I can see how that'd be problematic, but still, it's a good.
I'm just saying, look at it through. Look. A lot of the things that the people that made movies got away with in the 80s would not fly today, and Dirty Dancing is one of those fucking movies. Okay, she was a minor. That dude was 21. That would be called grooming today and pedophilia. Okay, and somebody needed to put baby in a corner. Somebody needed to put him behind bars. Thank you, Natalie, because dear God, I hate Dirty Dancing. And I hate it for other reasons other than the fact that it's, pedophilia on the big screen, but,
I was not saying, okay, I can never watch this movie again.
And let's talk about another movie that flew in the 80s that would not fly today, and that's, of course, Pretty Woman.
Remind me which one that is.
Every woman in the world want to be a fucking stripper. And a prostitute. She was a call girl.
Right.
She was a call girl and he fell for her.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Dude, the way you can pick apart 80s movies is so horrific. But, that was the time where cocaine was still okay.
That's a good point.
We have James Remar from Black Lightning, Dexter, and Gotham. Kevin Nash from WWE. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that Kevin Nash. I fucking love NWO. Grey DeLisle from Avatar: The Last Airbender and Scooby-Doo.
And about a billion other different things. She has done a voice in just about any animated project you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Yes. Gray Delisle is the equivalent of Jim Cummings and Rob Paulson and Mark Hamill. If there is a female voice, if it's not her, it's two other women,
A
and it's
female
either E.G.
or
Daily
even
or
a kid
fucking
voice
Gareth
at that point.
Wall. Yeah.
She has just done so much in the world of voice acting.
Yes, absolutely. You also have Hayden Christensen, the man, the myth, the legend, Anakin Skywalker himself is going to be there.
Yeah, I don't. As much as I hate to say it, I don't think Weird Science would fly either.
No.
As much as I hate to say it, because I do love that movie. It is.
I love Weird Science.
It's such.
I do.
But it definitely would not fly today.
No. What's funny is, I equivalent I make the I equivocate 80s movies to the penguins from Madagascar. Just smile
away, boys. Smile away.
We got out when we could. That's about all I can say. Fucking ship to Hollywood, California, 1990. 90s. That's not gonna fly.
Run, 80s black guys. You're no match for the 90s black guys. Yeah, no, the whole premise of the movie would not fly today at all.
You know another movie that wouldn't fly today that was really popular in the 80s? Hell, one of my dad's favorite 80s movies. What is it called? The Mannequin.
Oh, yeah, Mannequin would not fly today. Well, yeah. I don't know. You get the right people backing it, and it probably would.
I'm going to say it like this. There's a lot of people and a lot of weird shit as it goes.
Right.
If Mannequin were to come out today, you'd have some weird-ass people trying to fuck mannequins at
Exactly. Exactly. That's why it should not ever be remade.
Yes. We have Helen Hunt from Twister. Of course, she's done a lot more than Twister, but Twister is probably my favorite film with Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons of Kiss, Angela Kinsley of The Office. She famously plays Angela.
Yeah.
The Office. Rainn Wilson from The Office,
and about a billion other things.
Star Trek Discovery,
and Galaxy Quest. Don't ever forget Galaxy Quest.
Don't ever forget Galaxy Quest. Mark Shepard from Battlestar Galactica, Doom Patrol, Firefly, and Supernatural. Misha Collins from Supernatural and The Boys. Richard Speight Jr.
He's been
David Wenham from 3.
I was about the Speight Jr. He's been in a lot of stuff too.
Yes.
But yes,
good old Wenham from 300.
Good old Faramir, however the fuck you say it.
Ethan Peck of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the new Spock. Alan Tudyk. Now, what they have on here is A Knight's Tale, Firefly, and Resident Alien, but what they're missing is Star Wars Rogue One, Superman,
just about everything.
About a bajillion
a bajillion other different things. They don't have the room to add all that.
Every Disney movie of the last 10 years, and that's not a joke. Every Disney movie from the last 10 years. Manny Jacinto from The Acolyte and The Good Place. Giancarlo Esposito, another one who has been in just so much.
Yeah.
But his list, of course, includes Breaking Bad, The Boys, and The Mandalorian. Then you have the man, the myth, the legend himself, Adam Savage is going to be
Adam goddamn Savage.
I love Adam Savage. What I love about going to cons that Adam Savage is going to be at is you will never see him on the floor, but guaranteed he will be walking the floor.
He will be.
He loves to wear suits that you cannot see his face, but he walks the floor. He's done it as Chewbacca. He's done it as No Face. Dallas Fan Expo 2 years ago, he did it as Captain America, but he wore the helmet the whole time so that nobody would recognize it was Adam Savage. I did. because I know I was like, because I heard his voice for a second. I was like, "You're Adam Savage." He goes, "Shake my hand and we'll be good."
Yes. Like, no, you take a picture with me and we call it even.
Right. You have Ashley Greene, who is Batman, who was in Batman Arkham Knight. She played Batgirl in that game, and she's also what's her face from Twilight?
Yes.
The not Rosalie, but the other one.
Yeah, I don't know.
The one that's she's the one that dates Jasper, who's played by Jackson Rathbone, who will also be at Fan Expo.
Yes.
Or Fan X Salt Lake. You have Nathan Kress from iCarly. And a few other things is going to be there. Jerry Trainer from Drake and Josh and iCarly. Of course, he's been in some other stuff as well. I cannot wait to meet him. I've got to meet him. I loved Crazy Steve, don't get me wrong, but Spencer was always who I wanted to aspire to be.
Oh, 100%.
I loved Spencer. Yeah.
Alice?
Alice. Thank you, Natalie. That's her fucking name, Alice.
Oh, yeah. The other thing.
Yeah. Kiefer Sutherland.
Yes.
Young Guns. Okay, look, Kiefer Sutherland has done a lot of other projects, but Young Guns is probably my favorite that he's done. And that is where he will stay in my mind forever. What I am upset about missing Dallas Fan Expo for is Young Guns will have their very first reunion in over 30 years at Dallas Fan Expo. All 6 of the Young Guns will be there. First time in 30 years, they're all in the same place. And I'm so upset that I'm missing that con. But that con is the first weekend of September this year. And Fan X Salt Lake is I think the second to last weekend.
It's like the last week. It's like the last weekend.
Last weekend. Either way, I cannot afford both.
Yeah.
There will be no way in hell I can afford both. But I would love to. Matthew Davis from Vampire Diaries is going to be there. Jason Patrick from The Lost Boys. Natasha Liu Bordizzo from Ahsoka will be there. Molly Ringwald. Going back to 80s movies.
See, 16 Candles.
Actually could be made today.
Yeah.
Pretty in Pink, 16 Candles, Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
all
Breakfast
of those
Club
could be remade today because those were
wasn't Breakfast Club remade? I want to say like 10 years ago or something like that.
No, because if
or
so,
maybe I'm thinking of something else. That's entirely possible. But I feel like it was. Though, or sometime within like the last 20 years, it was.
No, there's been no remake of The Breakfast Club. As far as Google knows, there's been no remake of The Breakfast Club.
I'm probably thinking of something entirely different.
Yeah. I know it has been for several years it's been mocked. I mean, Family Guy's done a version of it, Simpsons have done a version of it, all of the pretty much the adult animations have done it. Kane Hodder is going to be there. You guys, you might not know who I'm talking about, but I'm talking about Jason, the Jason from Friday the 13th. Yeah, Victoria's had an episode for Breakfast Club. Sam Riegel of Critical Role is going to be there. Taliesin Jaffe of Critical Role is going to be there. Now, I'm meeting Taliesin Jaffe not for Critical Role. He played Flash in the DC game. What the fuck is it called? The Mortal Kombat style DC game.
Injustice.
Gods Among Us. He played
Jesus
Flash.
Christ, get an education.
Fuck you. Laura Bailey from Critical Role, Travis Willingham, Critical Role, Liam O'Brien, basically the entire Critical Role cast is going to be there. Robbie Damon. Now this one, Tyler Labine from Tucker and Dale versus the Forces of Evil. Now I've got a funny ass story. I'm getting in his line to tell him this story. Me and my buddy, over 10 years ago, we were, heavily medicated, to put that out there, heavily medicated and a little, drunk. decided to watch 2 movies on Netflix. Tucker and Dale versus the Forces of Evil, followed immediately by Zombievers. Now, I don't know what the fuck happened, but after we watched those 2 stupid-ass movies, my Netflix did not want to let me and my buddy watch another fucking film for about 10 hours. And I cannot wait to tell Tyler Labine that watching his movie and Zombievers right after, Netflix kicked us out for 10 hours. And we have, it has been an inside joke for us for many years as we've tried to break Netflix since. Jane Seymour from Battlestar Galactica, Dr. Quinn, and Medicine Woman. Jane Seymour, of course, has been in a lot more and other roles that should be honestly noted that aren't. Bronson Pinnock, Perfect Strangers. Jesse T. Usher from The Boys. He plays A-Train. Amy Smart, another one I'm very excited to meet, from Just Friends, Stargirl, and The Butterfly Effect. We have Tim Downey from Baldur's Gate. Mark Lynn Baker from Perfect Strangers. Christina Chong from Halo and Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Yes, Christina Chong was in a Halo project. She was in, for those of you who are Halo fans, she was in Halo Nightfall, which I thought was pretty good. A lot of people Halo fans, let's not get started on Halo fans because we'll be here all night.
Yeah. We've got go ahead.
but yeah, no, it was a really good little mini series that was adapted into its own movie. And had some implications tying it back to the first game. Which I thought it kind of bridges the gap between, I guess, 1 and 5, I guess would be the biggest thing there.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. It has implications that tie back to 1, but it's really kind of just showing how one of the characters in 5 got to where he is.
Yeah.
But Christina Chong is in it, and she is one of the best parts of the movie. Her character is awesome as shit. She is badass.
Yeah.
I love her character. But yeah, so a little bit of background info for you there.
Yeah, we have Rob Paulson, who again has a IMDb list so long they decided to add none of his credentials down there. But of course, most notably, Yakko Warner and Pinky from Pinky and the Brain and Animaniacs. Roger L. Jackson, who was in Scream, The Book of Pooh, and the Powerpuff Girls as Mojo Jojo. We have Lou Diamond Phillips from La Bamba playing Richie Valens in that film. Probably one of my favorite Lou Diamond films. But also in Young Guns. Nina Vardalos from My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Steve Burton from General Hospital and Final Fantasy. George Newbern, who has been Superman in the Justice League show.
Mm-hmm.
The animated Justice League show. Probably one of my favorite Supermans of all time.
Oh, 100% agreed. That, other than Christopher Reeves, that was actually probably one of my very first Supermen, per se.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
Because I think I saw
voice.
The Justice League cartoon before anything else. So
yeah. George Newbern's Superman is the voice I hear when I read Superman comics. Every now and then, Christopher Reeves will come into,
see, for me, it's either him or it's Tim Daly.
Yeah, I could do Tim Daly as well. Yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
they
do kind of sound similar.
If you're very much,
and I think that was kind of the idea because I don't think they could get Tim Daly for Justice League or something like that. Something along those lines, but they do sound very similar. To the point where when I was in high school, I thought they were the same fucking person. To be 100% honest with you.
Honestly, dude, I did for the longest time. I was I think 18 when I finally found out they were two different people. So I graduated high school at that point in time when I found out. We have Trish Stratus, which is another WWE wrestler. Spencer Carnus, Alaqua Cox from Echo. Nick Apostolitis from Resident Evil and The Fixers. E.G. Daily, another one who has a list a mile long, but most notably Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls, Tommy Pickles from Rugrats. We have Jodie Benson, who, if you don't know Jodie Benson, you have to be living under some sort of fucking rock.
Some sort of rock.
She is the Little Mermaid, the original. She is Ariel. She also does have a cameo in the live action Little Mermaid that came out a few years ago, which my wife absolutely just died over seeing her.
And in Enchanted, which that was absolutely hilarious.
Yes. She also played the voice of Barbie in the Toy Story movie when they go to the toy aisle. We have Paige O'Hara. Again, if you don't know who this is, you're under a rock. That is Belle, Princess Belle from the original animated movie. Linda Larkin, who was Jasmine in the original Aladdin movie. Again, both of them would also not as big of a role as Jodie Benson in the live action Little Mermaid movie. They would also appear in the background of the live action for Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin. Linda Larkin, of course, you don't really recognize because they have her in full veil and everything, of course, for the garb that would be in that portion of the world. For Paige O'Hara, she's in the background as one of the little shop owners in the scene where Belle, of course, is going around the town, singing "There Goes the Baker" like he does each morning.
There goes the baker like he does each morning.
The only dude, I have such a hard time because I wrote a fucking parody of that, like. There goes my sleep like it does each evening. Off to
there goes the crackhead that I see each morning.
We have Lily Cooper from Has Been Hotel. Joel Perez has been. Amir Tali has been. Blake Roman has been. Christina Beto has been. Erica Henningsen has been. Christian Borle has been. Kamiko Glenn has been Hotel. And DuckTales. That's probably one of my favorites. Keith David, another one.
Motherfucking Keith David.
Fucking list.
Also
Keith
history
David,
with Halo.
of course, he's being there on this list for Has Been, but you have Gargoyles. You have Princess and the Frog. He is the Shadow Man. You have him there as from Transformers. Halo, Rick and Morty. This man has done it all. If there is a black voice in your cartoons, it's one of two men. It's either Phil Lamar or Keith David, and there's plenty of times where the both of them work on several projects together.
I was about to say, yeah, and Keith David's a big one for Halo because he's one of the very main characters for the original trilogy of Halo games.
Yes. This one's really cool. Mei Hong. She was in Hacks, but most notably, she is the voice of Mira from K-pop Demon Hunters. Not the singing voice, but the speaking voice for Mira for K-pop Demon Hunters.
But she was there last year too. I don't think I've ever seen so many little girls line up to see an actor in my life.
One person.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have Jess Harnell, Tress McNeil, and Maurice Lemarche. These three, I grouped them together because they have been on a plethora of projects together. Most notably, Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain, where the majority of them got their start. Maurice Lambucci and Tress McNeil, they would go on to be in Futurama together. Tress would voice Mom. Maurice is Kif. He is 90% of the robots that you hear.
Yep.
He is also Morbo, the news anchor on Futurama. Yeah, Morbo.
And a lot of extra voices. Like he He is probably half of the background characters that you see in Futurama, whether they're robot or not.
And he is so proud of it, too. We got to meet him a few years ago when we went to FanX last. And he is so proud of working on Futurama. He absolutely loves. I had to ask him, like, which project did you like more, The Brain or Futurama? And he goes, honestly, they're about the same, but I love Futurama because the amount of additional voices I get to voice there versus just Brain for Animaniacs.
He really
I was like, that's fair.
He really gets to flex that muscle in the show. All things considered.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You also have him as, and not a lot of people know this, Maurice LaMarche is Toucan Sam, and has been Toucan Sam since I think about 2003.
For a long time. As long as I've been watching Fruit Loops commercials.
Right. Like, you know, that follow your nose for the fruity taste that shows. That's Maurice LaMarche. There you go.
Man, now I want some Fruit Loops.
We have... right.
I go full Terminator on some Fruit Loops right now.
We have Mela Lee from a lot of different animes. Abby Trott from a lot of different animes. Zach Aguilar from a lot of different animes. This is mostly our anime guys now. We have Kaji Tang, Alex Lee, Chermami Lay, Lex Lang, Roger Clark. This one's a big one for me. Roger Clark is a big one for me. If you don't know who Roger Clark is, you have missed out on one of the greatest Wild West games of all time. Of course, I'm talking about Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. He, of course, plays Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. And God, is he good at it. We love him for it. I love Roger Clark, and I'm so excited to meet him. Yeah. We have Brianna Palencina from My Hero Academia, One Piece, and Tokyo Ghoul. Sasha Peteris from Pretty Little Liars. Rob Wiedoff of Red Dead Redemption. He plays... God damn it, what's his fucking character? Damn it, I know it starts with a fucking M, but... Let me just... John Marston. There we go. John Marston. He plays John Marston. Sam Witwer. This is a big one
Sam
for me as
Witwer.
Well. If you guys don't know who Sam Witwer is, again, you've been hiding under a rock. Once Upon a Time is a big one.
Person to out Star Wars nerd Dave Filoni. He rewrote an entire scene in Clone Wars because he out nerded. Yeah.
It's phenomenal. But he goes back to Once Upon a Time and Smallville as well. Of course, he would take over as the role of Darth Maul in Clone Wars, in the Star Wars Maul show, and several other projects. He would play Darth Maul. A great addition to Darth Maul. I absolutely love Sam Witwer and cannot wait. Matthew Wood, a great voice actor in his own right, but also
Matthew
the
Wood
voice
what?
of General Grievous.
Matthew Wood what?
Fuck you.
Not only General Grievous, but he is also the mastermind behind the motherfucking B-1 goddamn battle droids.
Damn battle droid. The Roger is him.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's favorite fucking line from those movies. Roger, that's Matthew fucking Wood.
The movies and the Clone Wars show.
Question, Matthew Wood, do it again if given the right amount of money.
I was about to say, and also, what's his nuts from the new Fantastic Four movie? The robot from the new which is funny because, when people found that out, they would post clips of that robot from that movie saying General Grievous lines like Jedi scum or something stupid like that. And I'm like, that's freaking great. Like the Fantastic Four would say something to him and he'd be like, Jedi scum.
Greatness. If you find more of those, please send them my way.
I'll have to dig to find them, but I will find them and I will send them your way because they're a good laugh.
Amelia Tyler from Baldur's Gate and Pathfinder. We have Stephanie Shea from DC Superhero Girls, Naruto, Sailor Moon, X-Men. Trina Nishimura from Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
We have Shannon Chan Kent from Death Note and My Little Pony.
Yep. I forget. I forget.
You My Little Pony fans out there.
I was about to say I forget the character in Death Note, but yeah, My Little Pony.
Yeah. We have Bryce Papenbrook from a few animes. We have Alessandro Gelani from Death Note. Brian Drummond from Death Note and Dragon Ball Z. Brad Swaley from Death Note, Dragon Ball Z, and Transformers. Ben Starr from Final Fantasy. Here's the big ones for this man sitting right here to my right. Steve Downs and Jen Taylor.
The master motherfucking chief and Cortana herself. Especially since yesterday when those who bought the premium edition got early access to Halo Campaign Evolved. So
hint, hint, he's wearing a red shirt.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, no, those ones are big ones for me.
Yeah.
I am super excited because I have my Spartan armor I've been building that is still a work in progress at this point, which should surprise no one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, big. And then, of course, to like have all three, Steve Downs, Jen Taylor, and Keith motherfucking David.
Keith David. Yeah.
Now, if we could get the actors
he said, I'm going to cream my pants, he's going to cream his pants. You just fucking wait and see, people.
I was about to say, like, if we could get the voice actors for Captain Keyes and Johnson, like, perfect right there.
Oh, yeah.
Because the voice actor for Captain Keyes is the same guy who does the Real Men of Genius commercials for Bud Light.
No shit.
Yeah. Like, listen to,
him?
Like, go to YouTube, look up, like, some Captain Keyes voice lines, and then go watch one of the Real Men of Genius commercials. You'll be like, holy shit. He even did,
those commercials,
at a convention, he even did a Halo-themed Real Men of Genius. It was fantastic.
That's greatness. Dude, those commercials were my favorite fucking commercials in the 2000s. I loved the Real Men of Genius. I was so sad when they announced they were no longer doing them.
Real Men of Genius.
Here's to you, Mr. T-shirt cannon launcher guy.
T-shirt cannon launcher guy.
That was one of my that was my favorite one. I still remember that one almost line for line, dude. It is ingrained up there. Like, me and my dad used to fucking quote that shit all the fucking time.
Yeah, in the first Halo,
took me to a bar.
He's not only the voice of the captain, but he's like the voice of like 3 or 4 different Marines while they were at it too. Some lines that have still survived in the new remake, might I add.
Yeah. Dude, my dad took me out to a bar for my 21st birthday, got me a beer, and he's like a Bud Light for the Real Man of Genius over here. And like at that point in time, again, the commercials were off air for 10 years at that point in time. But oh my god, it was great. I fucking loved him. Neil Kaplan from Digimon Naruto, Amelie from Dragon Ball and One Piece, Adam MacArthur from Star Wars Clone Wars, Alan Lee. This is going to be another one for you K-pop Demon Hunters fans out there. He plays Mysterious from the Saja Boys. He's also in Jujutsu Kaisen and Mortal Kombat. And we have Sandy Fox. Now, you might not know who Sandy Fox is, and if you don't, I mean, that's okay. I didn't know who she was until I looked her up. Ladies and gentlemen, Sandy Fox is the one, the only Betty Boop. And I am so excited to meet her as well, an absolute American icon. Now, we had 3 postponed, unfortunately.
Yes.
If you were excited to see these guys, unfortunately, I hate to break your hearts here. Christy Carlson Romano, who was Kim Possible in Kim Possible. We have Elizabeth Mitchell.
That one I was actually really disappointed for, because I grew up on Kim Possible.
When we were going back through this, Hannah got upset because we've met Ron. Ron was Will Friedle, who we met a few years ago for Eric Matthews from Boy Meets World.
See, I would have met him for like Batman Beyond.
That's my introduction to Will Friedle. Yeah,
that was my introduction.
Yeah, I mean, there's
other than Unstoppable.
That was my introduction of Will Friedle. I mean, Mad TV, fucking, Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis, fucking, Kid Flash, Teen Titans Go. So much. Another postpone is Elizabeth Mitchell from Lost and Once Upon a Time. And last but not least, Juliette Lewis from Natural Born Killers and Yellow Jackets. Those are the 3 that have postponed. But still a massive cast list. And guys, this con is a lot like Dallas Fan Expo. And I know they are still going to be announcing people. Like I said, me and Hannah looked at it 2 days ago, and there was not on there.
So how it usually goes is they announce people until like the day of. Usually.
Yeah.
Or at the very least the week of is usually when they'll be like, okay, like that's it. That's all we've got.
That's the cutoff. Yeah. But yeah, I am so psyched for this. I cannot wait. And of course, for those of you that are watching this, that are going to see us, guys, I can't wait for that either. I can't wait to see some of you guys, and I cannot wait to finally see this motherfucker in person and be able to plague his life, not on a camera, across the fucking country.
Well, I mean, the camera kind of adds a little bit of protection.
Yeah. Not anymore, motherfucker!
Fuck! So
you can't just power off now, can you, bitch?
Watch me. Watch me proceeds to tase myself.
That's almost as bad as this fucking TikTok video Ben sent me the other day. It said if humans had 9 lives, I'd waste 8 of them just blowing my fucking shit off at the most minor inconvenience.
That is so bad. That is so bad. Oh my god.
I mean, look. If I knew I had 9 lives,
I must just move off.
I just. Sorry, sir. We can't let you do back there. Fine. Just scar someone for life.
Right? Oh my god.
I would do it once. I mean, but then again, I'm also
glad you're in agreement.
I'm a sick motherfucker that if I ever am given a timeline for how long I've got, like, don't let me know I've got 24 hours left, because I'm gonna be that dick to hop on some fucking social media site and go, if you don't send this to 10 people, I'll be dead in 24. Like, I would tell no one I've got 24 hours left. That would be your knowledge that I have 24 hours left.
Yeah.
Just so I could scar and rage bait some motherfucker one last time. Like, I didn't think it was true. I only sent it to 3 people. I didn't think I'd tell you people. Oh my god.
Son of a bitch. That means I'm next. What if you forget you're on your 9th life?
You're on your 9th life?
Well,
release of death. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah. At that point, you're just kind of like, whoopsie. You just wake up and wherever you go, and you're just like, oh, Oops. Might have lost count there.
Well, huh. I guess I forgot a couple. Well, shit. All right. What's this rebirth button do?
Not you bringing Fortnite into the fucking discussion.
Oh, God damn it. Sorry, God, it was an accident.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can see how that conversation go. An accident? You've done this 8 other times. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to happen tonight, but I fucking lost count, apparently.
Apparently, I can't fucking count. What's up with that?
How many bullets does it take to get to the center of heaven? A 1, a 2,
a 3. Oh, shit. Right. Well,
with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've got nothing else.
I don't have anything else.
Just know we're excited for FanX Salt Lake, guys, and we're going to be so waiting to see you guys there. Come up, say hi to us if you recognize us,
and if not, say hi to us anyway.
Yeah,
or Chris will break your kneecap.
For one of my suits, though, because of the Disney stars going, I am taking my Mickey Mouse suit.
That's fair.
So one day I'll be Mickey Mouse because every time I've done a Mickey Mouse at a convention, 2 things happen. 1, everybody has a great fucking time when they see Mickey Mouse. Everybody that comes across Mickey Mouse has a great fucking time. But the Disney stars go fucking nuts. I remember getting to meet Jim Cummings, and he was just blown away that, this guy was in a Mickey Mouse suit in front of him. Bill Farmer had a fun time talking to me as Mickey Mouse. Paige O'Hara, when we met her the first time, asked to take a photo with us because she wanted to take a photo with Mickey Mouse. Ashley Exton came out of her long-ass fucking line to take a photo with us. Brett Ewan, who is Mickey Mouse, had a blast. And then asked me to... One of the things, he's like, hey, are you pretty good at mime work? And I was like, absolutely. He goes, okay, I'm going to say some things and you're just going to move like you're actually talking. And I was like, let's fucking go. And so he was saying things in the Mickey Mouse voice and I'm just doing these fucking movements for him and stuff like that. It's fucking
That's great.
I love pulling off the Mickey Mouse suit, dude. I absolutely
love it. Muska, Mickey, motherfucking Mouse.
Hey, you watch your fucking mouth. All right. I swear to God, you keep talking that shit, I'm gonna hit you with the Mickey Mouse Club.
I would not put it past you.
Oh, toodles!
Yeah.
It's your mystery mouse controller. We're gonna save for later. But yeah, we
and for those of you who are on the channel, through the ever developing, ever in development, because somebody's lazy and can't get shit done. Beta Squad, you'll get to see your favorite character there.
Yeah,
we're going there.
Okay.
We're going there.
So that's got it. Their favorite character that can't record his fucking lines to get season or episode 2 up.
Record his lines for 2 months. Almost 3 at
Next
this
episode
point.
will be out next week. Well, actually, it'll be a couple weeks because I still got to write it. Okay, 3 weeks later, I finally wrote it. All right, let's record our lines, and then we all sat on it for a week, and then we got them in. And now it's been 2 goddamn
I still haven't done it. No, I got 2 lines in. I got 2 lines recorded. I have made progress. Okay. I got 2 lines in, and then I fell asleep on my keyboard, which is less than ideal. So.
But your favorite Star Trek captain will be there, that's for sure.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
You know.
Well, most people's favorite Star Trek captain.
I got the bomber jacket, and bitch, I look sexy in it. God damn it. No, let's be honest. We're both outvoted. Everybody's favorite is fucking Carter.
Yeah, that would track so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And it's not even a fucking captain.
Yeah. That's why he's the favorite, because look at these two captains jerking themselves off on a podcast.
Well, I mean it's mostly been you.
Oh, get fucked.
like we have live footage of you jerking yourself off in the beginning of the podcast.
I was shaking a fucking salad for my wife, you motherfucker.
That being said, I don't have anything else. Captain Yarborough over here definitely doesn't have anything else. So before we get we get in more trouble with even more trouble with HR,
let's call it here.
Yeah, what he said.
This is Captain Yarborough to Kitty Hawk. We're warping the fuck out.
Yeah.
We're not just signing out. We're warping the fuck out of here. We're gone.
And this is Captain Hudson signing out because he has nowhere to go. Is that what we call it? Yes, that's what we call it. That's exactly what we call it. Anyway, we will see you next time, and then there will probably be a 2 or 3 week break because of trips I'm taking, things I'm doing, so on and so forth. So, but we will see you hopefully next week. If not, it'll be at least 3. So,